Welcome back, viewers. Ronald Reynolds here, and today's video takes a hard look at the Rajasthan Royals vs Chennai Super Kings clash on May 20th, 2025, at Arun Jaitley Stadium. A match that not only defied our pre-match prediction but flipped the script in a way that revealed the unpredictable nature of T20 cricket. We had called it for Rajasthan Royals based on form, consistency, and tactical depth, and on paper, they delivered the win as expected. But what made this result worth dissecting wasn't the outcome alone, it was how it happened, and more importantly, why the match didn't unfold in the dominant fashion we predicted. Let's dive into a granular breakdown of the key moments, turning points, and players that twisted the narrative, with a close analysis of what worked, what didn't, and why the game turned out to be more competitive and emotionally charged than the pre-match statistics would have led us to believe. First, Chennai Super Kings, widely seen as underdogs, put up a surprisingly coherent batting performance despite the overwhelming odds. They ended their innings at 187 for 8, a total that exceeded expectations, particularly considering their historical power play struggles and unstable middle order. Dewald Brevis and Ayush Matre stood up at a time when CSK's batting engine had been sputtering for most of the season. Brevis, known for his unorthodox yet powerful stroke play, finally delivered on his promise with a crucial 42, anchoring the innings at a point when CSK looked like they might fold under pressure. More notably, Ayush Matre, who hadn't been talked about much before this game, played a defining innings of 43 runs, shifting the narrative with mature, pressure-resistant shot selection and excellent strike rotation. This partnership between Brevis and Matre, along with small contributions from the tail, ensured CSK finished with a total that was both defendable and psychologically uplifting for a side whose morale had been in the dumps. What made this batting performance stand out wasn't just the score, it was the way they batted through the middle overs, an area where they had consistently faltered in previous matches. By minimizing dot balls, targeting weaker bowlers, and ensuring consistent boundary pressure, CSK tactically disrupted the Royals' bowling rhythm, especially neutralizing Waninda Hazaranga's influence during his spell. However, Rajasthan Royals, coming in with a batting-heavy lineup and confidence at an all-time high, responded with intent. Chasing 188, they came out firing with the opening duo of Yashasvi Jaiswal and Jos Buttler, but it was the 14-year-old phenom Vaibhav Suryavanshi who once again became the headline grabber. His 57 off 33 balls was not just a statistical highlight, it was a psychological statement. The young batter displayed confidence, innovation, and fearlessness against a bowling attack that had slightly upped its game on the day. He came in after an early wicket and instantly took control, hitting boundaries on both sides of the wicket, manipulating field placements, and showing no hesitation in attacking senior bowlers like Ravindra Jadeja and Mahesh Theekshana. The moment that changed the tone of the chase completely came in the 12th over, when Suryavanshi launched 3 consecutive boundaries off Jadeja, 1 over extra cover, 1 with a deft late cut, and 1 straight down the ground. That over pushed RR's required rate down significantly, and effectively broke the psychological stranglehold that CSK was attempting to build. Another turning point came in the 15th over, with CSK's last throw of the dice, bringing back Matheesha Patharana to recreate his usual death over magic. But on this occasion, Patharana was not the destroyer. A mistimed slower ball was scooped over fine leg by Samson for 6, followed by 2 fours through backward point, and the equation quickly crumbled from manageable to academic. Samson's 41-run knock may not look massive on paper, but its timing and tempo were immaculate. He absorbed pressure when the chase momentarily slowed, then accelerated just enough to ensure no panic set in. CSK, for all their improved batting and increased energy in the field, simply couldn't produce breakthroughs at the right time. Their power play bowling remained weak, with just 1 early wicket in the first 6 overs, allowing the RR top order to settle in. Even though Jadeja and Ashwin kept things tight, their inability to strike left the door wide open. By the time Patharana and Tushar Deshpande returned at the death, the Royals needed under 30 runs in 3 overs, a done deal. Another overlooked factor was Akash Madhwal, Rajasthan's standout bowler, who not only checked CSK's late over scoring but also took 3 to 29, earning him player of the match. His spell ensured that CSK, despite their improved showing, couldn't stretch beyond 190, which might have changed the chase dynamics. Madhwal's precision with the Yorker, ability to deceive with slower balls, and consistent off-stump line made him the unsung hero who built the platform for the chase. And perhaps the biggest emotional moment came after the game, a sign of the generational shift in Indian cricket, when Vaibhav Suryavanshi respectfully touched MS Dhoni's feet after the win. It was a passing of the torch moment, symbolizing how the future is already here and thriving. So what did our prediction get wrong? While the result matched our expectation, the assumption of Rajasthan's dominance was flawed. CSK brought more fight than anyone had seen all season, sharper field placements, tighter bowling phases, and a batting order that finally looked like it belonged. Rajasthan still won because of their depth and firepower, but CSK pushed them harder than the table standings suggested they could. The Royals' adaptability, their calculated risk-taking, and the composed execution from their young talent ultimately made the difference. In T20 cricket, especially at this level, narratives shift in minutes. Today's match was a reminder that form is a clue, not a conclusion. That's it for this breakdown. If you like these detailed post-match analytical recaps, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and drop your thoughts in the comments. Got other matches you want covered? Let us know. Until next time, this is Ronald Reynolds signing off. Stay sharp, stay curious.